And it was such a great chance for those of us here at the station to meet so many of you.
And right here on our history wall here at KOCO, we have so many of those recognizable names and faces that greeted thousands of Oklahomans over the decades. And I learned so much about those pieces of Oklahoma history that beamed right into your homes right here from KOCO.
Sneaky. Oh no. Yeah, please. I've been found out.
Hello everybody, we're the McCain brothers.
Just a few of the faces on KOCO that viewers knew and loved.
Qualified people who take a personal responsibility.
Those who set the bar and broke barriers.
They do expect to have the lumberyard back in some kind of working order.
Legends at KOCO 5 News, and two of the biggest, the dynamic duo, Ho-Ho and Pokey.
An apple.
Love them.
Plenty of sandwiches.
Love them.
Of course Ho-Ho was coming to my birthday party, but it probably was. I think it was the only Ho-Ho birthday party that I ever went to, and it was mine.
Carol Lehman, one of countless children back then, who Ho-Ho the Clown would make special birthday appearances for. On-air Ho-Ho played by Ed Birchall and his sock puppet sidekick that Bill Howard brought to life.
We're also going to have some interesting stories from this little old world of ours.
Offered an escape to easier days in childhood. Another notable face at 5, Ida Blackburn, or Ida B. We first saw her playing a teacher on the kids show Romper Room.
The Ida B Show.
Later, her interviews on the Ida B Show made her a household name.
You won't need your heavy coat today. We're in the mild 50s and 60s.
Brothers Butch and Ben McCain hosted a wildly popular morning show on Channel 5, interviewing big names including actors and musicians. And we must mention the Jude and Jody Show. The two friends hosted a country music program on Channel 5 during the 1960s and 70s.
I'm a small little guy, 130 pounds, but I'm a big ham.
Big ham and a big name to viewers. On Friday nights for years, Count Gregor would bring his ghoulish grin to TV screens, and the Count, one of America's original horror show hosts. John Ferguson holds memories of that time close to him with a collection of posters and pictures. He even does public appearances. Looking back, John often thinks of the impact he had on viewers.
I had a platform, and I got very blessed and very lucky that I could get on that platform and do something.
This is 5 Alive News.
Over the years, our viewers have trusted the many journalists at KOCO 5 News, Jack Ogle.
On Friday night in Dallas, Texas, before an OU Texas game, nobody really cares.
Jane Jaro, former Miss America.
I got to say your name on the news.
And the station's first female anchor.
This is 5 Alive News.
The station in the 60s reporting on race relations, segregation, and the fight for equality and justice.
Everything that people were seeing on television when it came to black issues, it was negative. And Oklahoma has a very rich black history.
Joyce Jackson blazed a new trail as the first black woman on television in Oklahoma right here on KOCO.
Joyce Jackson, 5 Alive News.
And other talented journalists followed. Reporter and weekend anchor Ben Tipton, KOCO's first black morning anchor Barbara Gauthier, Enoch Kelly Haney, and Cherokee Ballard.
Pretty fantastic to be able to be representing Native American people and Native American women who wanted to do what I was doing for a living.
Who knows, we may be telling stories from your town tomorrow.
And then there's Jerry Bonds, an Emmy Award-winning journalist who started at Channel 5 in 1984.
It's not a bad deal.
What viewers will remember, the Centennial Tour with Jerry and Ron Stahl, plus Oklahoma Pride, and the tour she took around the state inside Sky 5.
Channel 5 gave me the opportunity to get to know this state. I was a total newcomer.
And from newcomer to being inducted into the Oklahoma Journalism Hall of Fame in 2008, today, Jerry's still proud of all she accomplished at KOCO.
We produced a product that would make every Oklahoman say, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were wagon wheel ruts in Hinton, Oklahoma, and Red Rock Canyon. I didn't know how much influence the Polish immigrant population had in Hara, or the Czech immigrant population in Prague.
This year, KOCO celebrates 70 years on air, and those 7 decades full of memorable characters. Kylie Walker, KOCO 5 News.